I feel like the people that actually try and attempt it and work somehow make it work are excommunicated Mormons.
Yeah. They were just like, well, I was Mormon, but I smoked pot, and now I can't be part of the church
Yeah,
anymore.
it's what I don't know what it is for Mormons. Like, do they have a Rumspringa? Like, do they have a moment where like, fuck it, we're cutting loose?
No, dude, you are locked in. There is no
dude.
escape.
They're locked in.
Until you just stop going. You basically have to just stop going to church.
You got to go AWOL.
And you got to hope your I feel like I knew quite a few people whose family were super Mormon, and like their family talked to them, but like
What a
didn't
shitty
talk to
superhero. Super Mormon.
He's super Mormon.
Who is it?
So I saw a dude out repairing going through air conditioning units and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Can you think of a
Duct work?
Well, no, not ductwork, just the AC units themselves,
Just
right?
the units themselves.
Yeah,
Okay.
so he's going through. Now, granted, today's not that hot, but I got to thinking, during the summer, that has to be the shittiest job. You fix it so I can blast it and just be cool as all get out in here to ensure I'm nice and comfortable. But the second it is, you don't get any enjoyment. You got to dip.
Yeah, well, that's why you leave the van running at all times, so your AC unit is cranked in your car.
What happens if theirs goes out? They're like, fuck, I got to go to the auto shop. They can't even fix their own shit.
That guy doesn't even know about an air conditioning system. You've actually souped up your air conditioning system in your van, too. You've modded. Most people mod the engine. You mod out the AC.
Most people
dude.
put the cold air intake to help their engine. I put it on for my AC.
Yeah, I put nitrous on my AC, dude.
I'm high all the time.
It's cold and it's liquid nitrogen, dude.
Oh, man, that'd be great.
Ice in my veins.
Guy steps out of his van high as a giraffe's ass to repair your fucking AC unit.
Yeah. That's why it takes so long. That's why the appointments are from like 2 to 5. Is because they're just like, whoa, they get sidetracked. They go on side
I was
quests on the way
reading
there.
Google Maps upside down. I don't know where I went.
Yeah, it turns out my Google was speaking Spanish to me.
I thought I just had on Waze. I got all confused. I don't remember buying that pack.
Just huffing nitrogen in there, dude. Just fucking going to town. Like how I know there's like a lot of drugs that are obviously bad for your brain, but inhaling nitrogen's got to be like super bad, right?
I would imagine so.
Any of
Anything
those
you have
kinda,
to
like,
huff.
gases. Yeah, huffing just. I know needles are everybody's kind of scared of those and getting injections and stuff, but you get shots, so I can understand actually injecting more than I can huffing.
Yes and no. I mean, you wouldn't have the Huffington Post without one of them.
That is true. Yeah, that website was started by a man who was just putting silver spray paint into a bag.
He was a former gas attendant that took way too long to fill up your tank.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, there's a lot of those chemicals, though, that could really fuck you up. I actually was talking about that with a buddy today at work, about how one of my good friends, when we were just out of high school, he got his first apartment at like 19, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So he moved out like right away. And I remember he was out drinking one night, underage, you know, because we're cool. We did shit like that. But he stayed at somebody's house, and he came home, and the apartment below his was just a big hole, and there was like burnt char marks up the fucking side of the building. And he was like, "What the fuck?" And there happened to be like firefighters and cops still there. And he goes, "What the fuck happened?" They're like, "Oh, a meth lab blew up underneath your house."
No wonder he'd never got any complaints for parties.
Yeah, no shit, dude. We used to drink and like be loud as fuck there all the time. Yeah. If you want to do anything and everything and never have a problem, just do it. Just move in next to meth heads.
Yeah, just get some junkies under you and you're good to go.
You get a bunch of base heads next to you, dude. They're not gonna fucking say shit.
Oh, well, where are they? Well, they're just dropping Sid down there, man. Every thunk they hear, they believe elephants have appeared.
Dude, they were. I'm just like, I thought about that, though, because they say if you're cooking meth and shit, there's a ton of really harmful chemicals going on in there. And like rising if it's cooking. So my buddy, I wonder how long he was just inhaling like meth fumes that he had no idea.
Probably. He's probably way more awake. He's like, ever since I moved here, my sleep schedule's been fucked.
I have not gotten this much done at work in a long time.
Jeez, man. He's taking free base Adderall.
Yeah, basically.
Aerosol version.
I just hope he doesn't get like one of those like commercials later in life that pop up like, hey, did you live above a meth lab at one point in your life? You may be entitled to compensations. Like, what?
He definitely will.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, that's even like what I was telling my boss that story today, and he goes, he should have sued them.
You
Like
know
the
what?
people below.
The people that are suing for that are going to be so happy because the side effect that they can sue for is going to be early onset dementia. None of these fuckers are going to remember they even got money. So whoever the lawyer is walking out just, I'm retiring.
Fat bags, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Fat stacks.
He's going to walk out like Harvey Weinstein did when...
I just, like, it's crazy how he probably did have a legitimate lawsuit against the people cooking downstairs, but at 19, 20 years old, you don't think about that shit. You just assume that you're just like, well, I guess that's just the end of it. There's nothing I can do now. Also, suing meth heads seems like the worst legal route of all time. Like, how are you ever going to get any money? You're not getting any money. All of it blew up in the meth fire.
I mean, at best, you'll get like a couple years' supply of Sudafed.
Right. That is true. You'll never have a cold again, dude. That's their family fortune, dude. It's just a whole lockbox filled with Sudafed.
You know somebody's a true meth head when they have the Sudafed locked up in their own place like it's a Walgreens.
Yeah, dude. They got a wall safe that's behind a painting of like a naked, toothless woman.
Yeah. Everybody's thinking there's cash, and it's just like, no, man. You could swim in that like Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah. Have you ever, like, actually unintentionally ever hung out with meth heads somehow? Like you just happen to be in a tweaker's house and you put it together while you're inside the house?
No, not inside a house. Inside a dorm, yes.
In a dorm? Meth heads in a dorm room?
Oh, yeah.
That's like the Taj Mahal for meth heads, dude. Is getting to a community college dorm.
Oh, it was great, dude. It was sitting there, and it happened before me, and I didn't even know because middle of casual conversation, just talking about shit, and they had a grinder, and they were just going to town. I thought, kind of like kids today with like fidget spinners and shit like that.
Okay.
Just something to do while you're talking. You can't sit still.
They just were fidgety.
So I was like, oh, no big deal. And I'm slowly talking. Then they like dump it out and whip out a card and snort lines of whatever pills they crushed. And I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, snorting Adderall probably.
Oh, and other things.
Yeah. Was it for sure crystal, you think, though? The way it looked?
No, it was Adderall, if I remember what they said. I know it was Adderall, and what's that thing?
Which is just meth. It's just government meth.
Yeah.
That's all Adderall is.
What's the one that calms you down if you're like anxiety prone? There's if you said it, I'd know it.
Promethazine.
No.
I don't. You said what? What was the one you said?
It calms you down if you have like anxiety, really bad anxiety.
Oh, the one you take on planes, Ambien?
No, that helps
that's
you. That's sleep.
Medication. What is it? Fuck. It's all the basic white ladies take them before they go on flights and shit, right?
Yeah.
God damn. I don't know. I can't think of it, but I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, well, he had those two mixed. Now, if it was Adderall and Ambien, that would be a hilarious clash of what pill wins, because that's a battle.
Exactly. Yeah, dude. Well, that's
Stay
just
awake. Go to sleep.
That's the Roman Coliseum of drugs. You're just like, fight for it. Who is the best champion?
That is the gladiator pit of just pills.
Your gut is just the Roman Coliseum. And then all of a sudden, promethazine blunts get smoked, and that's like a tiger jumping up and clawing at them.
Percocet.
Yeah, Percocet.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Those two going at it. That would be a deadly combination. That doesn't seem like a fun time at all.
I don't know, but yeah, it took me thinking of a future lyric to do it. Molly Percocet. I was like, oh, that's the name of it. Okay.
Yeah, Molly Percocet.
Yeah. So.
Which, by the way, I don't know if you know this. Don't ever mix those two drugs together. That is a bad time. Like, you could like seriously die from that, I think.
I wouldn't know. I've never.
I wouldn't know either.
That's
I'm just putting it
crossing
out
streams.
Yeah, I never wanted to be a test beaker for mixing of those kind of things.
No, but
Never fun.
Yeah, you're no fun.
Yeah. But I accidentally hung out with some meth heads one time.
Okay.
It was before a concert, and they asked like if we wanted to come in and hang out and get some beers and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I walked in the place, and first of all, it smelled like cat urine.
Always
and
a
they
good
didn't
sign.
Have a cat.
Oh, what?
And that's a telltale sign that there's meth somewhere in the house.
Mm-hmm.
It has a very pungent, like, cat urine kind of smell to it. It's not good. And I remember, like, we're sitting there, and we're in, like, my friends were neighbors with these people. Like, they live right next door in the house.
Uh-huh.
And so we were just hanging out with them talking. And I start kind of, like, looking around because I don't know them. The one guy's name's Junior. Like, that tells you all you need to really know.
Oh, good old JR.
Yeah, Junior lives there, and his dad lives there with his girlfriend. I believe her name was Staci. Just, top of the economic chain there,
Yeah.
But this is how I knew I was in a really bad house with, like, who had completely different set of morals than I do. Because off to the right on the coffee table was
a photo of
picture
Denzel that says, "You get wet."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they had an autographed picture from training day, and then up on the mantle was him going, "King Kong ain't got shit on me." I was like, wow, this is a very oddly themed living room.
Yeah, we're all Denzel and Ethan Hawke in this household.
Yeah, the bathroom says "Shrine to Ethan Hawke." When you shit, you have to praise Ethan.
Actually, the inside of the bowl is King Kong. You shit on him.
But it was a picture of Staci, the chick, in a pink bikini, doing like one of those, like trying to do like one of those sexy photo like shots on a motorcycle that you see on like pinup calendars.
Mm-hmm.
And it's clearly shot off of like a fucking like a old school wind up camera.
Hell yeah, dude. So it did, like, it flashed and kind of blinded everybody.
Yeah, so like she's got the red eyes and like it's just
so
not
she looks
good
like
lighting.
a demon. Please tell me she was not like in shape, like Flab and.
No, dude, just the quintessential like white trash trailer park looking gal in like knockoff Walmart cowboy boots.
Oh hell yeah,
on this
dude!
motorcycle,
this
dude.
Emanating class.
Dude, I saw that and I looked at them. I looked at my friends and I was like, I pointed at the picture, just kind of like with like did one of those. It's like, are you seeing this? And they were just like, yeah. And then I proceeded to talk about it. They're like, yeah, dude, they've had that for a while. I'm like, how are you guys acting like that's fucking normal?
They probably were like, if you really want to see more, just ask her. She'll recreate it in anything you
seriously.
want.
She had a mobile OnlyFans before it was cool. Like it was in a binder.
Dude. It was actually, they all had the Sears logo on them because she just went to that photo station.
Exactly. You could buy her nudes out of a fucking Trapper Keeper.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, it was. I'm sure she probably has an OnlyFans, knowing those people.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Dude, they were wild though. I think about that so often, like the fact. I mean, I kind of understand it, but then I don't because his Junior's dad lived with him, and he just had this picture of his girlfriend out there like that, and I was just like, this is fucked up. Everything about this is fucked up.
It was the dad's girlfriend?
No, it was Junior's girlfriend, but his dad lived there, and he just had this photo of his girlfriend. Like, they weren't married either. It was just weird, dude.
Nah, the dad was taking that down, I guarantee you.
No, you think he was tag teaming? You think it was tag
No,
teaming
there's
back
no
again?
tag teaming. There was a subterfuge when good old JR wasn't there. He's like, why settle for the second coming of me when you can just have me?
That is true. That is a dynamic that definitely happened in that house. We heard screaming and yelling and fighting from all three of them all the time. So maybe it was a thruple situation.
Yeah, dude. You can...
Father son thruple.
Oh damn, dude. I think
Those are fucking wild. You know what a thruple is?
Oh yeah, the 3 people dating. That sounds awful.
Yeah, dude, that sounds nuts. I don't know. That sounds so fucking stressful. And because 2 of you aren't dating, 2 people are dating 1 person at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody's dream scenario is like, I got 2 chicks. And it's like, it never works out that way, bud.
That's not gonna happen, bud.
Never.
It's gonna be your chick has 2 dicks. And probably a third one for on the. Imagine being in a throuple and it turns out she's cheating on both of you with a third guy.
I mean, at that point, you're just like.
Do you go get drunk together? Do you like just go?
I think
you
just go
like,
blow each other in your fucking garage.
We'll show her. We'll 69 in her Toyota Camry.
That's right, dude. I'm gonna fucking felch out your cum right under her back seat.
Dude, that is. But can you imagine just trying to? That would suck so hard. Like,
yeah, it would. Oh yeah.
Yeah. 2 of you. Like, there's 2 of you are dating this woman, and she still didn't like you guys enough to break it off with both of you, and then go to and find a new guy. She had to go cheat on you with a third. That's a crazy woman.
No, that's a woman that's just like psychotic and comes back and goes, I became deeply monogamous all of a sudden, and I can't deal with you 2.
I can't deal with you 2. And I'm not choosing between either of you 2. I'm changing.
Exactly.
I'm going to a fresh start.
I feel like that's how it always happened. It's not going to be annex 1 person. It's going to be like, what the fuck? Oh, man. If that scenario happens.
Because that's something that's held over somebody's head. Whether it's male and 2 women or a woman and 2 men. Like,
or
somebody, you're just going to hold it over that other person's head the whole time if they choose one of them. Like, the one who gets chosen is going to be like, yeah, well, at least I didn't fuck another guy while we were dating.
Yo, all I gotta say is your scenario created the most close-knit Eskimo brothers ever.
Yeah. Just hanging out. You live in a 3-bedroom house. You each have your own room.
Yeah, it's like, hey, she left. Why don't we just do all the stuff we used to, but just with us?
Yeah. Like, what if we just do our thing?
Yeah.
Do you imagine playing Call of Duty with a guy you know who just fucked your girl? You both just you have a rotation. You have a sex schedule rotation. What if she skips you one night? She's like, I'm tired and I can't do it, but it's my turn.
Oh damn!
You just become pussy brat.
Oh, at that point, if that starts happening, eventually you're gonna get with. I'm tired of faking it.
Yeah, dude.
You get that kind of shit. Oh. That's gotta suck. The third dude shows up and he's just got a hammer hanging. You can see through his pants. You're like, damn. You just immediately inadequate.
Or you have sex, you get done, and you're like, that was great. And she's like, yeah, it was good. It was a good time. And she just gets up and goes to the other boyfriend's room and just gets plowed. Like, you just be like, damn it. Like, I fucking suck.
Yeah.
My dick sucks so bad. She just went and fucked. Like, you know right away your dick sucks.
Yeah, and then you become that sad little person that actually puts their ear to the wall to listen to noises. But I'm gonna get myself off here.
Now imagine Junior has to deal with that fact with his dad.
Oh, dude.
Staci's like, yeah, it was good, and then gets plowed by Ralph. I don't remember what the dad's name.
Oh yeah, it was Ralph because he was wrecking it.
Sometimes I just don't feel like wrecking, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes I want to make love.
Just breaking things with these meat hands. I break it with my meat.
Yeah, dude. That's an interesting lifestyle. I guess some people can share better than us.
Yeah, people
That's
from
people
Utah.
Who didn't grow. Yeah, for sure. That's a Utah. Yeah, I love how I have heard about thruples recently, and like I heard some people talking about it on podcasts and stuff, and it sounds like people are making it sound like it's a new thing, but you're right, it's just Mormonism, except you just don't have a religious aspect to it.
Yeah, pretty much. I feel like the people that actually try and attempt it and somehow make it work are excommunicated Mormons.
Yeah. They were just like, well, I was Mormon, but I smoked pot, and now I can't be part of the church anymore.
It's what I don't know what it is for Mormons. Like, do they have a Rumspringa? Like, do they have a moment where like, fuck it, we're cutting loose?
No, dude, you are locked in. There is no
dude.
escape.
They're locked in.
Until you just stop going. You basically have to just stop going to church.
You gotta go AWOL?
And you gotta hope your I feel like I knew quite a few people whose family were super Mormon, and like their family talked to them, but like
What a
didn't
shitty
talk to 'em.
superhero. Super Mormon?
He's super Mormon. I don't drink caffeine, and I won't have sex till I'm married.
And you'll never hear a swear word cross these lips.
Yeah. I won't let the devil's tongue pierce my lips.
Well, damn it, Staci, I guess we're not getting married.
Everything super Mormon says sounds kind of a little like homoerotic, like he's afraid of being gay, but he's also like kind of gay. You're just like, yeah, I don't know, you shouldn't phrase it like that, super Mormon.
You're getting a little West Baptist over there.
Yeah, you're getting real close to sounding like you want to have fun with some guys. There's nothing wrong with that, dude. Fucking let it fly. No, I would never let it fly.
I would plant it deep inside. I mean, sorry.
That's Super Mormon's actual power, is suppressing his gay thoughts. That's his superhero power.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe. Super Mormon away.
I have the ability to lock away my gay thoughts. Trained by some of the most lethal.
There's no way these repressed thoughts will ever emerge.
Mormonism is just like Buddhism, but you're just like, don't be gay.
Yeah.
That's how it is for a lot of them, though. That's what's crazy, because I knew a couple of friends of mine who are gay and were Mormon, and it was like when they finally got out of that and like realized, oh no, I can just
do
be
what
myself.
I want. Yeah.
Like, it was wild, like to hear them explain the story.
It's
like,
weird.
Like,
it's all the similarities are close to like devout Catholics,
right.
Except like even if they're Catholics, eventually they can put the foot down. Just like, nope, this is me.
Yeah.
And it sounds like Mormon. It's like, no, you have to escape your family. There's an escape room to declare who you are.
Well, like you just don't see a lot. Whereas, like, I feel like and I don't know, maybe this is just completely anecdotal, but I feel like Catholics have more of a broad social circle where they hang out with people from other like groups and religions. Whereas I noticed when I was out in Utah, like, I didn't meet a lot of Mormons. I met a lot of ex-Mormons. Like, Mormons don't go hang out at places that you don't.
Is that like the B team for X-Men?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
The ex-Mormons.
Yeah, the ex-Mormons.
All right.
I
used to be religious.
Used to be religious. Couldn't have caffeine.
Now I do drugs. Da, 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 da.
Yeah. Now I take Adderall.
With a little Percocet.
I don't have 7 wives. I don't have 7 wives. Yeah, exactly. But I think that's probably why, like, Catholics probably have they just have a bigger social circle at some point. I just don't remember actually hanging out with people who were like authentically Mormon when I was out there. I also was hanging out at comedy clubs and bars. Like, that's just not where they go.
Again, if you saw them there, Rumspringa exists for Mormons.
I didn't see that.
I know. I'm just saying. Like, I feel like they have to have something, or do they repress everybody? Because I'm like,
no,
hey, at least Amish people are like, yo, we get it. We're not going to repress you that much, and they send them out at what, 17?
Yeah.
I feel like they send them out at 17 because 18 they're legal to do all this shit, and then they're like at 17 they can't really do too much.
I don't know, though. I mean, I get what you're talking about.
Yeah, because at 17, they're not going out on town like they would if they're 18 and getting hollowed out by all these people.
See, and I don't think there is a rumspringa because they grow up a lot of them grow up in Salt Lake or around those areas. So it's not like the Amish do that because they don't understand that there's another way of life.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like they're just on a farm, and then like at 18 one day, their dad goes, "Okay, I got to tell you something. There are fucking cars."
hey, and another thing, when you go out there, people don't need to walk 6 miles to go tell their aunt dinner's at 5. You can call them without ever standing up.
Right.
It's like, yeah. Oh, yeah. Amish people are like, and just to let you know, there are people that are overweight under the age of 60.
Yeah. Like they've never seen an obese person. That would be wild.
There's no chance they have, because
Right.
they're all fucking like
Well,
working
they have
and
like
shit.
touristy stuff. See, that's where like the Amish are thrifty. They have those, like you can come to their towns and buy butter and their furniture and all that stuff.
I feel like
they've
though if you
definitely
do
seen
that,
an
they
overweight
make you put
Midwesterner.
away your like technology and stuff. The only piece of technology I am convinced Amish communities own, and they own quite a few, is fucking EMP grenades, just to blow out all the electronics anywhere near them. If they get infiltrated, just, bam!
Dude, yeah, the Amish are going to be the scariest tactical force if anyone ever invades the United States.
Dude, what they're talking about, where everybody's like, well, you know, if they put an EMP grenades and they take all this with like the electric cars, everybody's worried
Right.
about that. I'm like, fuck, dude. If they
I haven't even heard that.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
that's a thing people are worried about
with electric
cars.
cars. Yeah, they're if an EMP grenade goes off, I'm like, okay, A, it's not gonna happen. B, if it does, you need to start worshiping the Amish people because they're the only ones that are gonna know how to fucking live in this new world.
Well, what's even more stupid about that fact is your car still has an electrical current in order to fire. You have a battery in your car, so an EMT is right. EMT is a person who
it's EMP,
EMP.
electronical magnetic pulse.
The EMT, it's still going to kill all the EMTs, Nathan. There won't be anybody who can pick up your grandma
Oh
when
fuck,
she has
dude!
a heart attack.
Yeah, once she has a heart attack, she's screwed.
Yeah, dude. There's no way once they drop those.
Oh man.
No, yeah. So an EMP would still shut down a car because there's the batteries in there.
No, it kills everything. Technology's boom.
Yeah, that's why like I don't get how they can even be worried. You still got to worry even if it isn't just an electric car. Your regular car will fucking be done.
All the electronics will fail. Yeah.
But even
Your combustion engine would be going, but like all the sensors and shit would be all fucked.
But don't you need your battery in order to fire your engine up anyway?
Yeah.
Your car doesn't start
I see what you're
without a
saying.
fucking
I see what you're
battery.
saying. Yeah. I honestly don't know. I'm assuming it wouldn't fucking work.
Hey, did you guys know me and Nathan are men and we know about cars?
Hey man, I know how to change my oil in my tires. Like
Yeah, dude.
I got a leg up on. I'm doing the Captain Morgan pose on most dudes.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, we took shop class, the thing they got rid of, and that's why everybody's a beta male now.
Yo, speaking of beta male, you know what replaced our shop class?
Drama.
Quite literally, they put a fucking little amphitheater thing there.
I know, I saw that. They gave the nerds another stage.
It
to
looks like a
be on.
fucking the Eye of Sauron's being built. It's 4 stories tall.
I saw it, and I want to go like spray paint something on the back of it. That's the first thing I thought is how funny it would be to just spray paint I Heart Cox on it. Is the first thing I thought.
I don't want to do something childless like that. I want to spray paint a giant Red Was Here and just be like, it looks like a prison.
Red was here. Yeah, that's that's good. I like that. I found an article though that says the Mormon Rumspringa. So maybe they do have it. We'll look into it. But I did also find this thing I thought would be interesting. The Mormons substances they aren't allowed to use are coffee, tea, alcohol, tobacco, and illegal drugs.
Oh damn, man! I violated damn near everything they have.
Yeah, you would never be able to make it. Well, I guess you'd repent.
Yeah. How do they repent?
I don't know.
Is it-
Dude. I don't know how you repent.
I feel
Damn,
like
this
for
is
them,
a long ass article.
I feel like for them it might be like some like is it like Singapore where you got to get lashed?
Maybe it might be, dude. I don't know.
Oh man, Dude, that sucks. Yeah, you're trying to convert. You have to quit cold turkey. No Nicorette.
Yeah, it would be terrible. Yeah, there isn't really an official one. Is what I'm getting from here. So
Holy
there isn't
shit!
like an official one.
AA's going away. Oh, you got a Dewey. You got to be Mormon for 6 months.
Yeah. Oh God, that straightened some people out. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, texting while driving. Guess what? Amish community for 2 years.
Oh man, you just use religion as a punishment.
Well,
That is something that would work. It'd get people's attention.
Oh,
I think
dude.
people would stop texting and driving if you were mandatory. Like, you're gonna see that happen where the church somehow, like, even though there's a separation in church and state, they're gonna weasel their way in and be like, we'll make it a punishment just so they can start getting it. Like, you have to have so many communion hours instead of community service.
Yep. For the next 6 months, every Wednesday, Saturday night, and 2 services on Sunday, you're reading the 2 passages in front of everybody.
I can't read. I can't do that. I have public stage fright. Well, you should have thought that before you sent a message to your girlfriend saying, it's not Jared's turn tonight. I won't swap my throuple time with him.
Oh, double thruple, you're in trouble. Oh, boy. Yeah,
Should have thought about that before sending that text message. Was that so important that you had to put somebody's life at risk? I think not.
I feel like churches around the world probably have a good supply of adult diapers, so they'd be fine.
Yeah, I think so. I think it'd be all right. Man, that would be wild, though.
It would be.
I would not enjoy that at all.
No.
I'm already not on board most of the time when I go to church.
Dude, can you imagine cancel culture going against a church? Or
Don't
a
they do that
religion?
already? That was their first target. That was
No, that was
the
like
warm-up
that was
in
yeah,
the 90s.
I was gonna say that was Marilyn Manson, who's he's on the other side now.
That was the undercard, dude. They're going after big fish now.
Oh man, yeah, it's like, woof. I just would find that hilarious, like religion actually having to attack a bunch of individuals. How would that go?
100%. But it is what it is. What's going on, man? What's been new? What's happening?
Not much, man. There has been very little. Just golf. That's it. And stupid
Not
wind.
watching the NBA playoffs at all?
I watched the scuffle with Doncic, and got people. There goes the echo off out of nowhere. But yeah, like people got ejected and stuff. Big fight. Cleared the bench.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, there was a hard.
There
was a hard foul on Doncic, and then they cleared the bench. They ejected 2 people. So.
Oh, like what kind of foul? Like just a big,
It's just a hard foul. Yeah.
Oh, man, why is everybody such pussies nowadays?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Why can't we? I want another mouse in the palace. Let's let them throw down, dude.
You gonna throw your $10 beer?
Yeah, dude, I will, dude. I'll throw it. I'll do it.
You know what? The thing is, with the league the way
I could take Doncic too. By the way, I could hit him with a beer and then fucking beat him up.
I don't know. That dude looks stout. Like, he doesn't look like he's fit. He just looks like he's stout.
Yeah, I mean, he's a thick boy for sure, but I think I could take him. Although, what it is he looks short compared to the other guys, and then, like, next to me, he'd have, like, 4 inches on me, and I'd be like, fuck!
Yeah. I was going to say,
so
the
fucked.
dude's 6'4".
Yeah, I feel, but that's TV, dude. It gives you false confidence in your abilities. Like,
That's like,
I can take that guy, and then I'd see him be like, fuck!
So,
fuck!
the best, like, call to earth that made me realize it was Nate Robinson when he played with the Bulls. I don't know if you remember him. He was my height, 5'9", and I was like, holy shit. He's like a garden gnome running against giants.
Yeah, you just realize, all these guys are gigantic.
Yeah.
I met a former Iowa State linebacker this past weekend.
Okay.
And, dude, he's like 6'3", 6'4", and he's still a big dude. And like, I just out of curiosity looked up his pictures when he was playing. I guess he would have played in like the 80s. I guess is when. But dude, just a monster. And I was just like, oh my god, like the football players make you feel like you're fucking nothing.
Dude, you want to feel small. the smallest I've ever felt, and this is such a shitty memory for multiple reasons, okay? First, it takes place at a cheesecake factory. Shittiest date ever. Like, just let's go all out on shitty location. Okay, let's go. The Nebraska volleyball team gets off, and you want to talk about giants. The shortest person had to be 6'5".
Yeah, dude. Those volleyball girls are big bitches, dude.
I was just like, I was just like, whoa.
Yeah, and they're fucking gigantic.
Yeah, all the volleyball players were. It was crazy.
Just Nordic fucking bitches, dude.
And it's funny because out of the lineup, you could easily pick out the coach. The one that's under 6 foot, coach.
Coach. Yeah, great mind. Great mind. Was probably a good gym rat.
Yeah.
Right?
Real scrappy. Just didn't have the
100%.
athleticism.
No, just didn't. Was a real hard-nosed player, though. That is my favorite. I used to get those compliments, and I was like, "Fuck!" I'd hear that, and I go, "Fuck, fuck."
Oh, damn.
Yeah, as soon as I hear that, I was like, "God damn it, I suck."
Makes the best out of nothing. It's
Yeah.
like, oh man.
No, I wanted to talk about the NBA because I realize they do something now that I don't. They've done it in other sports for a long time, but I've never seen the NBA do it, and it weirded me out. Where when they're going up and down the court, where they used to have like the sponsored logos on the floor,
Yeah.
they don't have them anymore. They're digitalized.
Yeah. So yeah, they can rotate.
So
that
they
shit.
change them.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I realize how fun it would be to do like gaslight somebody. Like you can gaslight people so easy with TV now because they could be like, "Wasn't that like an AT&T logo like 2 seconds ago?" Oh, no, dude, it's always been a Wells Fargo logo. What are you talking about, dude? Like you can just totally fuck with old people right now. And just be like, you don't know what you're seeing anymore.
See, I thought you were going the other route with gaslighting. It's be like, well, if you got the money, like, and you're rich enough, like Musk, for instance, you could just go put some asinine logo out there just to piss people off. Never say who bought it. Just put out some logo. Like
that would be cool.
Yeah.
Like woke Olympics. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Red America getting pissed.
Yeah.
I think he should put out a buy some space for the new Twitter. It's just like, Twitter, I'm fucking cooler than all of you. Suck my bird is what it should say. Twitter, suck my bird, free speech.
Just change the Twitter thing to like a rooster so you can be like rock the cock.
Yeah, exactly.
But
yeah.
No, you could do.
I just
you could
thought
do
that
so
was
much.
crazy with the digital.
Yeah,
the digital thing is weird to see. They do it in baseball, but like I don't know why. Like it was easy for me to. I think it's because in baseball, even like back in the day, they used to have the rotating signs behind the home plate.
Yeah.
So I was used to that. I wasn't used to seeing it on a basketball court.
You know, with baseball, you can actually buy advertisements instead of so you don't see the dirt. You can line the warning track with your logo, right?
Wait, what? You can
they have
buy...
you can digitally.
Right. Okay.
So they overlay it, so you don't see the dirt. You just see a bunch of ads. It's like a banner.
I've not seen that.
It's some they're talking about because they were just talking about all the opportunities and like it's just dirt. It's dead right there, so they could actually just cover that up with an ad on TV. And it got me thinking. I'm like, man, if fucking porn sites don't get in on this baseball game right away, because like Pornhub just line the top of this thing,
right?
and if they steal a home run, just have them play the intro to Pornhub, the boom, ba-dum,
right, doom, doo, doo, doo.
Yeah.
Dude, also, like, baseball's the perfect place for Pornhub to advertise because it's like a 4-hour game. You can crank one out at some point. There'll be a lull in the game, and you'll see the Pornhub logo and be like, oh, you know what? I could beat off right now.
7th inning stretch takes on a new meaning, but hey.
Yeah, they're that dude, I'm telling you. The 7th inning stretch hasn't been updated since baseball's inception. We need a new update. Now it's just crank one out. You watch a guy crank one out, and then you go crank one out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every dude's got every person in the chicks included, they got to rub one out.
Every
Everybody's got
home
a
run
nut.
unlocks a free video to crank one out of the park.
Everyone's got a nut after a home run. So if somebody goes off with 4 home runs, there's gonna be some tired wrists. In
Oh,
there.
man,
Like,
that's a
"Fuck, man."
crazy game. The White Sox have whited out the crowd.
The Chicago Black Sox now are all white.
Oh, man. It'd just be
Dude,
fucking...
That's how you could get people into baseball again. Just orgies. There's just stadium orgies.
Oh. People... It just turns into the swingers party. It's...
Yeah.
I'm going to go catch a Rockies game.
Yeah.
Get my rocks off.
Yeah, my wife wants to get a Rocky Mountain oyster from the source.
Oh, dude. You know, it's funny about the Rockies game. I'd be all for that because last Rockies game, I don't even fucking remember because I got so blackout drunk.
Well, dude, the altitude will do that to you, bud.
Well, no, all the bars around, we were drinking at the bar for 3 hours. You remember this?
No, I don't.
Because it was last time we went to Colorado.
I didn't get to go to the game, though. I don't remember going to a game last time I went to Colorado.
I don't either. I remember the 9th inning at the end walking out.
I don't. I think you were so drunk you imagined I was there because I haven't been to Colorado since I was in high school.
Damn. Okay, maybe you didn't
That's
go
how
with
fucked
us.
up. I definitely did
I
not
was
go with you.
obliterated.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't at that ball game. That's how drunk you were. You were like, yeah, you were there, man. Remember?
I just
You
remember...
were talking to an empty seat.
I
You
was
thought it
so
the
drunk,
whole
dude. I was making friends with the people in front of us. Apparently, people were roaring with laughter as I'm just like pure jealousy over what Pokemon they caught in Pokemon Go. Like I was, how the fuck is it? And I'm just getting secondhand stories of all these friends I made from me drunkenly walking around.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't there because I definitely didn't go to fucking Colorado at any point during the Pokemon Go era.
Okay, yeah, dude.
I was not there.
I was. Woo.
Yeah,
was
you were toasted,
Oh,
bud.
oh, yeah.
You got to be careful drinking once you go to a place when you're in a higher altitude. It sneaks up on you fast.
See, that's the thing. Living in Denver, I was like, I'm gonna be fine. And well, the problem was I didn't eat anything, dude. I was just fucking
that too. Yeah,
down in
that'll-
fucking vodka tonics left and right. And then I
oh
go
my
in.
God.
Then I go
what
in.
did you think was gonna happen?
Oh man, I guarantee you, I had at least 10 of those, and then the rest of the day, I just started housing fucking Coors Light.
How did you not get alcohol poisoning? That sounds like so much booze.
The question is not alcohol poisoning. It's how didn't I projectile vomit on the people in front of me?
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, because you definitely got a hot dog or something inside the stadium.
If I did, I don't remember.
You
have
definitely got
no
something
recollection,
that
dude.
was not good and probably would have caused throw up.
My memory ends at me walking to the stadium, and then my memory we got together and collected and like, all right, we can kind of semblance this together. Where are we at? We're leaving the stadium.
Yeah, and we're out.
So what is that? Like 4.5 hours of just not there.
Just completely gone.
Mm-hmm.
That's scary. That's
And-
almost scary.
They still served me while I was
Yeah,
there
that's-
because I had a bunch of empty fucking beer
There's
glasses,
no
like souvenirs
way
and shit.
you were going up to the bar and getting beer.
It had to be
Somebody else
for
was
me.
bringing you fucking beer.
Dude, if I got up to go to get something, I guarantee you I wouldn't be able to find my way back.
You went to the bath. You had to be led like a toddler on a leash to a bathroom.
They probably borrowed one of those like little tethers they have for toddlers that they put on people. Just like
They definitely
put it
sell
on.
those in the gift shop at the Rocky Stadium.
is your family member drunk? Buy a
you
monkey tether.
You just have one with it. You know how like some of them have an animal on it.
Yeah,
It just
that's what I'm
has
saying. Those
the
monkey
ma-
tethers they have at the zoo, man. They just put them on. And it goes over their shoulders like a backpack, but it's a fucking dog leash.
Yeah, it's the Rockies like Triceratop mascot that they have. That's just what you had on you. You're just like, go Rocky,
Oh, Rocky! Yeah, it was. Yeah, I can't imagine. It had to be.
video of you dancing on top of a dugout, getting tackled by the mascot.
That would be fucking
That
awesome.
would be dope. I would have heard about that. though.
Yeah.
God, that'd been cool.
We weren't anywhere near that close.
Yeah, no. We were closer to the purple seats, which are a mile high up. Exactly.
No, I mean, we were on like the first base line
Right.
in the middle somewhere. But yeah, no, fucking dude,
Damn, dude.
tore
yeah,
up.
If I was there, I sure as shit don't remember it, and I'm pretty sure I wasn't.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Yeah. Can't be. What's crazy is you got more drunk than you did in Milwaukee then, because we were fucking shithoused in Milwaukee.
But I never lost consciousness because I was so full. Like
Yeah, the wings did us in.
That was I've never had a moment where my stomach goes, "That's it, you're done. You're done.
Yeah,
Anymore
it's over."
Yeah, it's like if I drank anything else, my stomach was gonna be like, "Nope, you gotta go. Not that way. The way you came. Get the fuck out." Like,
there's no backdoor exit tonight, pal.
Oh.
Get the fuck out.
oh man,
That's what's funny about puking. It is your body literally saying, "We're gonna embarrass you by kicking you out the front door, so everybody sees how fucking much of a loser you are."
yeah, exactly. Your fucking esophagus becomes a bouncer,
Yeah.
just throwing people out.
Yeah, you're not meeting the dress code, bud. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, the dress code was classy at first with those vodka tonics, and all of a sudden
Yeah.
Coors Light joins the party. It's like, what the fuck?
What in tarnation you doing with it? They'll let everybody in here.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, fuck yeah. Damn, dude. That's wild. I can't believe I've never heard that story.
Oh, I thought that's because I thought you were there.
Yeah, I thought you were there.
Oh, then you missed it, dude. You missed the whole thing then, because that was also the time. Not that night. Later on, we were at a restaurant. I'm verge of blackout drunk, so I go to the bathroom, and there's two dudes in the stalls. One dude's on his knees. So I walk in. I'm like, oh, dude's getting blown in there. Didn't know at the time, and then two dudes come out, and I was like, huh. Okay.
Huh.
Yeah.
I remember this story because I remember we talked about this like the next time I came back to Council Bluffs. You told me this story.
Oh, okay.
I
So-
remember, and you might even told me this on the podcast because I remember this story.
I don't think so, but I was like, all right, whatever. And then I go back, continue to drink, end up vomiting inside of a car because I tried to open the door on the interstate. I'm blackout drunk. I don't remember any of this. I tried to open the door on the interstate. Apparently did. Somebody grabbed my arm, shut the door, and I just go right on inside the door.
Jesus.
I think subconsciously I want to die when I'm drunk.
Sometimes, yeah, you're just like, yeah, fuck it.
It's been a good life. Let's end it
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I mean, at least I won't remember this part.
Oh, I wouldn't have.
I remember all the fucking top. I remember all the cool stuff. Let's go out at the bottom though.
Yeah, dude. It's a tale of two halves. It's like if I black out, I could be like emo or I could be fun. Who knows?
Right. Who knows? Yeah. It's that's insane. Yeah, I vaguely remember you telling that story. Also, part of me does remember that story like I was there for that. I don't know why I remember the car thing kind of for some reason. Maybe I just don't remember
This was all on the same trip.
I know,
I
but
got blacked out. Oh,
Isn't it weird how sometimes you remember a certain thing, like you're like, I kind of remember that, but like you don't remember the other part?
I don't know.
There would be photos of me and you together at the ballpark if we were at the ballpark together.
That's true.
And that's why I know I wasn't on that trip.
Okay, yeah.
I would have photos of that somewhere.
Or
Mom would.
we were there for a week. I was fucking obliterated for 6 of those days.
Right. I think this was one of those times where I was like still doing stand up. I definitely was in stand up at this point, and I like
Probably had a show or something.
no, I just had to keep my vacation so I could go do. I probably around that time I did the tour.
Oh, gotcha.
So I bet you I was like I can't go because I got to use my vacation for this.
Those trips are fun when it's just cut loose, have fun, because like, oh, there's always somebody to drive you, and you're just fucking like, all right, I am just gonna have fun and do whatever the fuck I feel like, and not remember 3 days.
Yeah, that's I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about spending vacations like that anymore. It's fucking rough. Like I went down and played golf for 3 days this week. Like I could have done that. I got drunk for 2 nights, but I ended up not doing that. Like I kind of got a little tipsy the first night gambling, and but then I reined it in. I was like, I'm gonna go to bed. At, like,
Well, I mean,
midnight.
what was that? That was like when I was 28, 29. Like it was the last years of my 20s, basically. I'm just like, fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. No, I get that, dude. Yeah, that's me hitting 30 this year. I was just like, nah, I'm not gonna get fucking plastered. I gotta play golf in the morning. I don't want to be fucking hungover. That would suck.
Yeah. But
I just can't fight the hangovers anymore, man. They're brutal.
oh, dude, there's nothing better though than golfing and drinking. I will just house a 12-pack while playing.
You know what? But I realized though, I don't drink beer. I realized this weekend. You know what's better than drinking beer on a golf course? A seltzer. They're so much more refreshing.
See,
and I know like
I'd rather
people
have
hate
vodka
the
water.
seltzers. Well, I get that. That's refreshing though too. Like that's like a beer is good on the golf course. I love having a beer on the golf course, but like I just for the first time had one of those like Bud Light seltzers, like because that's what they only seltzer they had.
Dude, that blueberry one tastes like one of those little icy pops you stick in the freezer when you buy it while it's a liquid.
I haven't had. They didn't have those ones. I like the mango ones though. The mango ones are fucking fire. And dude, on a golf course, they go down so fucking easy.
If you get the blueberry ones, I'm not joking. They taste like those little icy pops you've put in the freezer, just like it. You drink it, you're like, I had 13 of those before I realized I was drunk. Like I was just to drink it. They're candy.
Right.
At the last party I went to.
I think this is a thing I've realized too about the seltzers, right? They sneak up on you a little more because they just are water. They like so your brain isn't tricked by the fact that like when you drink a beer, you're like, oh, I know I'm drinking alcohol.
Yeah, so I'm gonna slow down.
Yeah, but or like you just continue to drink and like you accept the fact that you're getting drunk. So you're acting drunk before you actually are getting drunk. You know what I mean? You're kind of like teetering into that behavior.
You force that liquid courage to start working a little before it's supposed to.
You kick it in a little harder. Yeah. Whereas like the seltzer, you keep drinking it and you don't notice when it actually the switch gets flipped.
So the beer, you got a fucking Jericho shifter and you're throwing it into fucking gear. What goes on with those seltzers is the fucking clutch falls out and you don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah, you're just like, well, I hope I'm in the right gear. I have fucking no idea.
We're stuck in
Meanwhile,
6.
you're going down your interstate in first gear, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh fuck, and you shifted in the right one.
I've just been revving this whole time. Fuck.
100%. I think that's what it is, though. So those like sneak up on you, especially if you're just sitting down. Because then you'll stand up and go, whoa, hey, that's different. Like you just don't notice it.
Yeah, that's like to me the closest equivalent I can get to drinking those is Vegas bombs.
Vegas bombs.
More toxic in terms of like fucking you up quicker. But Vegas bombs, think about it. If you're with your buddies and stuff, we used to all just sit at a bar and start ordering Vegas bombs, and then be like, and you'd go down the row for who's buying them. So you get 6 people, you're taking 6 Vegas bombs. Everybody's got to buy a round of 1.
God, so much gut rot.
And those were the days where you stand up off the stool and you're like, fuck.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that's like when we found out in college that the shot glasses we stole from the bar we liked, if you picked them to the top, well, yeah, it turns out that every one of them roofling laced at the bottom. I don't know how they stayed like that for so long.
Yeah, Cosby's glasses.
Yeah. Welcome to Bill Cosby School of Bartending. I'm going to show you how to make a cocktail.
Thank you for being a friend.
This will be an unforgettable night, but hopefully somebody does forget. No, like if you filled them to the top, it was a double. And once we found that out, like a friend of ours who was a bartender was like, hey, if you fill it up past that line all the way to the top, it's not a shot.
That's a
double. We were like, what? No way. And he showed us with the water, like that it was a double. Dude, it explained so much shit in college because we'd all black out so often. And it's because we were doing fucking 10 shots of fucking well whiskey before we even went to the bar.
Jesus Christ. How do you
Because we'd all do like 5 shots. You remember the one time?
It had to be. Okay, explain to me this. Just for even like listeners. Those were the wide ones, like the bigger circles. They weren't the tall, skinny ones, right?
Yeah, they're wide.
Okay, good.
They look like they're thick glass, and they have a white line across the top.
At least
that white line.
At least that gives you a breath of air. Like I was gonna say, if you're doing the tall ones, you're all
Yeah,
dumb
you
as
know
fuck.
it's a double. Yeah, no, we knew that was like a double shot.
Okay.
We had some of those and we never used them. We were like, just use these ones. Like it's one shot.
You're a bunch of
But-
Johnny Depps with fucking whiskey instead of wine.
Dude, it was crazy.
We just need a
when we realized this,
Sauvage
we were
and
like,
some-
holy fuck.
Need a new
Like
scarf.
the one time, remember the one time I was at work and had to go, I was going to come to the Iowa State game. You guys were already down at the tailgate, so I leave work and I come to the house.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking with people who are at the house, and I pour myself. And as I'm talking to a couple of the family friends, I pull out 5 shot glasses, and I'm just talking to them like normal, and I fill them all up with whiskey. And then, like they were like, "Oh, is everybody doing a shot?" I was like, "Oh no, these are all for me." And I went boom, 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 boom. And I was like, "Okay, I'm heading to the tailgates." So I took 10 shots and then walked down there. And that's why when you saw me, I was already fucked up because like the first 2 had started to trickle into my brain.
My favorite part is like you don't even know, but the people that were standing there, it's like, this is a goddamn house of alcoholics.
Yeah, dude, this just the worst kind of people in college.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's almost as bad as me just glugging from a bottle of Phillips vodka out in the parking lot of the dorms.
Ugh, yeah. Oh, we've all been there.
Oh,
We've all been there.
when you start seeing
know where
air
everybody
bubbles,
need-
that's a
Yeah,
problem.
that's a problem. But you know where everybody doesn't have a problem, Nathan?
Punandgame.com.
You're goddamn right.
It's a great website to check out, and you should. But before you do that, head on over to YouTube. Check out comic Wade Taylor. You can check out his special, Wild Horses. Just, saddle up and watch that shit. But then they got clips from this show. Not worth the time. You got all that right there. Full episodes included. Check it all out. Fun stuff there. But if you just want media content or audio content or maybe access the Punning Game Network, head on over to punninggame.com. You can check out everything we have there for you. Monday through Friday, hot content for your ear holes. And while you're there, get some threads.
That's right. Head over to the Punning Game shop, guys, where you can support the website by buying some hoodies, T-shirts, stickers, all sorts of cool shit that represent your favorite shows here at punninggame.com. So get yourself something nice for this upcoming warm season. Get yourself a T-shirt. Get yourself a hoodie for next fall. Prep. Get ready. Be prepared. If there's one thing we always talk about, it's being prepared on this fucking show. Be prepared. And don't forget to use promo code WGAF. That's promo code WGAF. That gets you free shipping at checkout. Don't forget to do that, guys.
10. I did 5, okay? 5. I can count. We're out. Pace.
I'm drunk enough. I think I might take a photo of myself on that bike in a bikini.